Well, hello to all. Hello to all today. I hope that you didn't miss me too much. I'm much better today. And what we're going to practice something called a ginga. And the ginga is something amazing. It's from capoeira. It's Brazilian and African at the same time. What we're going to practice to do this, because we're going to be using it from now on, is learning to just start by sliding one side to another. You could start smaller and smaller and just try to feel your body at ease here. Right? Nice and beautiful. And the way we're going to do this, one of the best way of doing this is we're going to use our mat to do it properly. Okay? So phase 2, after shaking off the arms, 3, 2, 1. Phase 2 is just practicing to have that distance. Remember when I take my foot back and I could make it across the distance of the actual mat. So now my body weight's more on my heel. I'm going to come down and back up. Okay, so I'm going to move to my side here. I'm going to move back my right leg, keep my body weight on my right heel, just down maybe 2 centimeters and back up. Maybe it's more than 2 centimeters, but just practice to keep your weight on the heel of the front leg. My body weight's more there. So although all of my body weight's on my foot, I'm choosing to pressurize, to pressure my heel a little bit more into the floor, because that's what's important for me to measure the distance that I want. Okay, good. All right. That was just very partial. Now what we're going to do, we're just going to warm up the upper body and we're going to take it to the next level. So what I need to do is I need to practice to move my upper body from one side to another. One way I could do it is I could practice bring this one leg, this one arm up and one arm up. So I'm going to look towards the sky as I'm standing. Make sure your knees are not overextended here. I just look up. Up, up. Notice I didn't move my hips, it's just my upper torso. 3, 2, 1, and awesome. Next time I'm going to do, now I'm going to use my hip. Woo, big turn and woo, big disc. Now notice my foot turning in. The foot that's behind turns in. Whoo, I'm throwing something. Whoo, now I can imagine I have a whip, whoosh, and I have a whip, or I have a sword slashing right through. Slice. You could turn your hand into this line here and right through. Right through. And lower yourself. Now we're not trying to overdo the lunge. We're just trying to find a flow. 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 And making sure that your knee and your feet are doing what they're supposed to do. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Great. So I see we got the upper body involved, our abs are involved, and now our lower body is not supposed to take all the stress. So when I'm doing my ginga now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my side step, and the foot that's here, I want to take it about here and back into my lunge. So can it go there in a straight line? Okay, it's going back till it reaches this hip distance. See the distance I have here for me to find my lunge, right? So if I do it outside of my mat, from this wide step, I take my foot and I keep it almost like as a straight line, directly as a shortcut, but I don't want it to go over my other foot. It has to keep the distance of my hips. So let's try that. 1, keep that leg straight and bring it forward. If you could do that, that means you took the right distance. So to the side, this leg goes straight back, but what if I brought it forward? Would it match my hips? So to the side, see, side lunge, and then I bring my foot back right here where it's supposed to be. So back, and then bring it back forward. Lower yourself, side. I see, that's another way of doing it. I stay low, 1, 2, 3. That's the hard part. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to show it from under the side. 1, 2, 3. See where my body is? 1, 2, 3. And that's a very easy way of doing it. I made it across my mat and back. Made it across my mat and down. Okay? But that was not the original style. Like I said, the original style happens this way. 1, and I slide this back. And it's good enough for me. And it goes back. It slides back and it makes it back. Big step, slide back. Beautiful, all right? Did you get that right? Okay. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna bring it all together in one huge exercise that you get to do twice today. So what we're gonna do here is gonna be very simple. I'm gonna move to my side as if I throw a punch. I'm going to throw a punch. See? I threw something. I threw something. I went to the side, threw something. Moved to one side, threw something. Look where I am, always here. I have something, I threw it. 2, 1, and perfect. Did you like that? And this is what's cool, because I could practice to move around and find my floor. To move around and find my floor. Let's try that. Move around, find my floor. One more. I found my floor, but my hand that's here, I could stand up and whip. I move to my side, I found my floor. I stand up, whip that hand forward. Dodge, up, swing. Dodge, up, swing. And that's our class for today. I hope that you enjoyed it. Block, strike. Tomorrow we're gonna try blending in some kicks and some punches, but make sure you understand the foundation, you could breathe and smile. Till then, have an amazing day. Ciao everyone.